Once upon a time, a rabbit and a turtle were traveling together on a long journey. They were weary, and the scorching sun had drained their strength. Their clothes were tattered and dust clung to their tired bodies. The water they carried had long run dry. They knew they had no choice. They had to find fresh water. Eventually, they stumbled upon a dry riverbed. Still hopeful, they followed its path, step by dusty step, until finally they reached a spring flowing gently from the rocks at the base of a hill. There, sitting beside the spring, was a young man perched on a rock, quietly watching the water. The rabbit and the turtle approached him and asked politely, "May we drink from your spring?" The young man smiled and said, "Of course, but here we have a tradition only the eldest may drink first." The turtle looked at the rabbit and said, "I am older, so I drink first." But the rabbit replied, "No, I'm not just a traveler. I am Death, and I am the oldest of all." Just then, another voice echoed softly. It was Life. She said, "That isn't enough, for without me, Death wouldn't exist. I am older than you." Death chuckled and answered, "On the contrary, before you were born, there was only emptiness and me. I've existed far longer than you." The young man listened quietly, sensing the debate would never end. Still, he respected them both and waited patiently, watching as thirst and pride danced between them. At last, Life turned to him and said, "You've heard us both. Tell us, who is older, me or Death?" The young man hesitated. How could he choose one without offending the other? He thought for a moment, then replied gently, "I've listened to both sides, and both of you speak with wisdom. But truthfully, there can be no life without death, and no death without life. You are equal. Neither of you is older than the other." Then he offered them both a cup filled with the clear spring water and said, "Drink together." And so the rabbit and the turtle, Life and Death, drank from the same cup, eagerly and peacefully, as the spring continued to flow. Life and Death are companions, traveling together through time, drinking from the same cup. In youth, Life moves swiftly, heedless of its fate.